Izzy, welcome back to New Zealand. Happy New Year and all those things.
Appreciate it.
You left with a mission. You had to get Carlos Ulberg into the contender cage in 100% mentally and physically, and the results proved that you managed to do that.
Yeah, definitely. It was, put it this way, if regardless of all the bullshit that happened with the quarantine and the travel vouchers and blah, 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 being stuck there, I'll do it all again. Like, that's what we do. That's what teams do. That's what brothers do. And yeah, even had one of our brothers, Henry from Tahiti, fly over to LA and hang out with us in San Diego for a few weeks. And we just had a good time. A lot of leveling up, a lot of bonding, and yeah, a lot of other stuff that just happened that just blew my mind.
Carlos's fight, unbelievable, but something else that struck me there was a young fella that fought on the night and got a contract, and he came over to you afterwards, we saw it on TV, and got a selfie, and I can picture his parents being back home watching that, and how much thrill they got because you could see he was just over the moon to meet you. It must be something special to be able to make people happy just by being in their presence.
Bro, that was literally the nail, boom, you hit it on the head. I noticed it, I kind of accepted it in the last few months through Ubers. So I'd be going from the PI back to our hotel or whatever with the boys, and once the Uber driver figures out, like, wait, are you that? And they just like, oh my God, wow, you made my night. And I got that so many times. And for me at first, I kind of used to just like downplay it like, oh, it's nothing. I'm just a regular dude. But I just have to accept the role that I'm in now. Like, I can make people's days just by being nice to them. Like you said, that kid just being, he did a good job. I love this fight. So I took a selfie, and yeah, if that made him happy and made his day, fuck, he got a UFC contract. I'm pretty sure that'd even be more spectacular.
I don't think it was. I think he got more of a thrill being with you. That's why it struck me,
Yeah, but same thing. I learned that off the Uber drivers I was catching. They were all at the end of the trip like really happy that I jumped in their Uber, and they always leave feeling, and I like that. Like, it makes me feel good that I can make people feel good just by being myself. Yeah.
Being in the States with no pressure on yourself as a fighter, and I saw on social media that you were surfing with Kelly Slater. You must have been surrounded by a lot of people that normal people don't get to meet and things like that.
Yeah, I watched Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones live as something that should have never even happened in this term, but I'm so happy that I was privileged enough to be able to witness that and see Roy Jones stick and move, do his thing with the dart. Mike Tyson head movement, still got it with the hooks, and he still got the angles, and still really, really sharp, even for their age. And it was little things, like the performances I saw of YG, Wiz Khalifa, Smoke with Snoop Dogg, like certain things like that is just things that people have on their bucket list, and I wasn't even planning on it, It was at a point where we were in the water, and I didn't notice this because I don't know surfing culture as more etiquette too much yet. I'm learning it now. But I got told afterwards by one of our friends we met there, Lori, like, did you notice that everyone just like, there was a big like halo around us in the water, like no one came close? I was like, really? I didn't notice that. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh, of course, because the goat's right there. So I didn't realize that because I was just privileged enough to be in that position. So every time I go surfing now, I'm just going to hit up Kelly and be like, yo, just so I can get that halo of protection.
Yeah, well, you've got a big fight coming up. You're stepping up in weight. You don't look any different than when you left here. So you obviously didn't try and bulk up for it or anything like that.
That's silly. I don't know why people do that. There's other guys that like to do that, and I gotta put on weight to go to everywhere because they love it. I'm like, they're playing the game wrong. This is martial arts, mixed martial arts, and they're forgetting one of the core principles. It's not just strength. I'm stronger than people would think. Every time you can ask any of my opponents, you can ask any of them, and they'll tell you, oh yeah, he's stronger than he looks. He looks skinny. You're too skinny, bro. Skinny clown. And when they meet me, they're like, oh shit. Oh, the frame rate, the speed's different. And then when I grab them, I've got these daddy long leg fingers. I can wrap around someone and lock my fingers, even with them MMA gloves. So when I hold them, it's really hard for them to let go, and they've realized my grip strength. Like, oh shit. And then after training at Atos as well, in the gi, you know, and learning with guys like, you know, Andre himself, Josh Hinger, getting some Hingertines, some guillotines. Yeah, I'm feeling very confident in what's coming up next.
You were at the Atos gym over there, and I guess you were just about rolling with black belts and.
Oh, I was getting smoked. I went in there with the mindset of just like, look, because someone like me should ordinarily not go to an open gym and just get smoked by everyone, you know. But I just like, bro, this is how you get better. No matter what, I might be the UFC champion, but I don't want to be that guy that's just like, I'm too cool to get smoked by these guys. Because it's jiu-jitsu. I'm not the best jiu-jitsu guy in the world. They are. So obviously they're going to smoke me. And yeah, I realized I was getting better when I got tapped less and less every other day. Less and less and less and less. And yeah, that was cool.
Well, go to the fight. What are you expecting apart from strength and toughness?
That's one thing they keep dropping, Tony. Everyone keeps, like, he's now saying, oh, Polish power, legendary Polish power. I've had Brazilian power. I felt that Cuban power. Felt that Aussie power. That American power. Fucking whatever else power there. It's power, power, power. It's the same narrative they've all had throughout my fighting career. Oh, Polish power, this and that. It's nothing different. It's the same shit. What I like about this guy is just he's awkward. He's very awkward, but I've got a guy like Blood Diamond who's my teammate, and he's super awkward, so yeah, you know, I can deal with shit like that.
Hey, look, it's great to have you back in the country, mate, and good, yeah, it's good. We noticed a vibe in here.
I've been happy since. I don't think I've had a bad day since Boxing Day or Christmas. I've just been happy and riding that wave, and just, when you have everything taken away from you, when you get it back, you realize how important the little things are. So I'm riding the wave and enjoying it, man.
Well, I'm hoping I can make it even better, mate, because I've got a belated Christmas present for you.
No way.
Yeah.
That made me cry. Stop it.
Every
time. I was like, what is it? Literally, I got goosebumps straight away thinking about it. I was like, oh no.
Back in 2010, Tojo Dixon asked me to go and film a show down in Wairoa. And there was a guy on that card that means a lot to you. And
give me another one. I still have the other one right, like in my bedside drawer. You have some more?
Yeah, I've got one there, one for his family, one for you.
Yeah, okay, no worries. I'll make sure I get it to Bex and Lee. Oh yeah, man. Brother, thank you. You're the man.
Cheers.
See? This, if you know, you know. If you don't know, doesn't concern you. But nah, you're the man, man. Thank you, Tony. Oh yeah, sweet.